Welcome back to the Jourdin channel. As you guys see, man, I know I'm late from season 2, episode 11 of Solo Leveling to give my review. I had some copyright issues. I had to constantly I had a full reaction with the video, but it kept getting claimed. But we're still going to give y'all a breakdown of this episode. As you can know, this is the Jeju Island raid. It starts off with the Japanese S-rank hunters fighting Beru, which is the new Ant King that was recently just born. So he starts off fighting 3 of the first Japanese S-ranks, and he beheads them all in quick fashion. He just first kills the healer, and then kills their tank. And then there's a sword guy with glasses that tries to fight off Beru, but gets decapitated instantly. Like, the man stood no chance against your boy Beru, the new Ant King, the new main boss of Jeju Island. So that's how we open it up. You know, we open it up not playing. And then we go to the South Korean S-rank team going to face off in the nest of the hive, trying to locate the queen ant and kill her. So in this portion of the video, you know, they're finally going through waves of ants. It was like an MMO, a hunting MMO, trying to clear out a dungeon, you know, get to that dungeon boss. So we got Chan-Li, we got Ma, we got President Baek, we got Yun-Hoo, and, you know, we got Fire Lord Ozai himself. They're clearing out ants after ants, leading to the queen. So they get rid of thousands of ants, and they finally get to that ant queen. And let me say, them boys had to give it. I mean, these are S ranks. These are supposed to be the top humans of the entire world in this dimension, and it took them everything just to get rid of that queen ant. And you know what's the crazy part about that? They still had that was even the strongest enemy on that island. They didn't even know that Beru was alive. They remember seeing the big egg. They're like, what came out of that? And the whole time, you know, that's your boy Beru coming out that big egg. So let's get back to it. So we got President Baek and other S-rank hunters battling throughout the lair, trying to get to the queen ant. And once they finally get to the queen ant, they take her out. And so, you know, that battle that goes in for 2 to 3 minutes, they finally defeat her. They're thinking that they're contemplating that the rest of the ants will die within a year, due to the fact that the ant's lifespan doesn't last long. And as I can say, comparing this to the manhwa, they don't show the gravity in the dire situation, and the episode isn't as dire, and it doesn't seem as such a big threat as it seems in the manhwa. This is the 4th Jeju Island raid, and they failed every time. And the reason why this is a big deal, because this is a dungeon break. Let's just say if this happens on the mainland, these creatures are strong enough to wipe out an entire civilization. At some point, there was multiple S-rank ants, and for one S-rank ant would be able to take out a whole nation. Because if you're not S-rank, you wouldn't be able to hold up against it. And so, while this squad is fighting the dungeon, Beru is taking out the Japanese hunters outside. You know, the Iceman from X-Men, the mutant, the S-rank hunter. He was outside fighting Beru. He covered himself in glaciers, and basically half an island in glaciers, and still got destroyed instantly by your boy Beru. It was Team Charlie, Alpha, Delta of the Japanese team. That boy Beru took out Charlie, Delta, Bravo instantly. He took out all of these high-ranking S-ranks hunters without freaking breaking what's so sweat for an ant? Like, I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. It was so easy for that man Beru to slaughter these ants. So then they get back to the queen fight, which, like I said, the S-rank hunters defeat them, and then it doesn't flash back, but it shows the broadcast of all the humans that are seeing this, or if also hunters that are really weak. They're seeing humanity take one of the greatest victories, clearing an S-rank dungeon that had a dungeon break on its island. Jeju Island has been inhabited by humanity for years to come. Now they can finally take back what they say is theirs, and that's And imagine that in real life. You for the people that have fallen family members or their home, finally be able to return back to your home. That would be freaking insane. Now, so like to clarify, man, what do y'all, if y'all had to pick any of the powers that y'all seen out of the S ranks in this episodes, not considering Jinwoo, but that's the only thing I like about this compared to the manhwa. The manhwa, you don't really get to see the powers and ability of S-rank hunters. You got Yeonwoo, who shows his ability to help enhance other S-rank hunters, as when he was healing Ma, like bringing his arms back, or Chun-Li when he was increasing her speed, her durability, her strength. Without those buffs, she would not have been able to behead the Ant Queen in that episode. And they also he helps their stamina, their recovery, and all the aspects. So without him, he was a vital aspect for those S ranks to clear that dungeon. Now we'll go to the nerd himself, Fire King Ozai. His fire powers are God. It's like Sozin Comet. He has some of the greatest fire powers, but he has no defense. So if you were going to choose him to have his powers, you're going to basically be Fire Lord Ozai after Aang sunned him. So I mean that's a good pick. And then you got President Beck. You know, he's a primal beast, so he has offense and defense. The man literally turned into a were-lion, were-tiger when he transforms into his formation. So that's another good pick. You got Ma. He just is an S rank that just turn into a big giant. But you know, Beru made him freaking turn into a rag doll. He broke both of his arms, one punch, and then he was slamming that man across the ground like a rag doll. That was one of the other. And then the last, besides Chun-Li, which everybody knows her power is basically a swordsman. It's great skill, great fighting ability, and she just basically has all around strength, stamina, speed, and defense. And the last South Korean S-rank hunter that we see in this episode is the Bowmaster himself, Hawkeye, the Avenger himself. So, you know, those are out of all the 5 powers. If I had to pick and I couldn't pick Jinwoo's, I would either go President Baek, which is the tiger, the white tiger, or the Fire Lord Ozai Sozin Comet. Those are the only 2 picks I think I would choose. And did y'all see how your boy Yeonwoo went out, the healer? He got his head chomped. The Beru literally ate that man to pieces. Why he had to do best girl like that? He one punch man Chun-Li. He destroyed Ma with 2 hits. He punished him. Straight punished that man. And then he just sunned Fire Lord Ozai, the Fire Lord King himself. Like I said, the man has no defense. Slashed him one time and instantly sunned that boy. Like, it was no question. So, and then now we got to talk about your boy Gojo. The top one. He's supposed to be one of the strongest Japanese warriors. When Beru just got rid of the South Korean S-rank team, he asked them, "Where's y'all's king? Because it's only fair for us to go eye for eye." So Beru is get back all the way. He wants his get back. So he's asking them who is their king. And they didn't know what he was talking about. He sensed the presence, which was Gojo. And he instantly beeline straight for him. So when he gets there, he has 2 of his fellow S-rank hunters from Japan with him. And they instantly gets blitzed by Beru. One dies instantly. I think it was a female. And the other one blocks it. But Goto tells him to get away. He will only be a hindrance in this fight. So Beru asks him, "Are you the king of these people?" And this cocky bastard got the nuts and the nerve to say, "Yes, I am the king." You might have survived a little bit longer if you just kept him like, "No, there's somebody stronger than me." Beru be like, "If you lead me to him, I might would have spared you." But no, the man's pride knows no bounds. So, and then Beru powers up, and then Gojo, just like the manhwa, it shows he sensed this type of power before, and it shows a flashback of Jinwoo's eyes. Man, that's so peak. I was wondering if they were going to show that in the manhwa, because they've been trying to make the S, before this episode, they were trying to make the S-rank look like top dogs. When they had the S-rank fight off against each other, when the Japanese S-rank hunters went against the South Korean, they wanted to show that S-ranks were no doubt But this Beru fight shows that there is a large gap in the top of the top in this dimension, this area plane. The top fighters are in leagues of their own. They're in classes of their own compared to other species that they combat against. As you can see, so they're in despair. Beru comes back to the s-rankhunters after they were cornered and endlessly hurt. So you get that arise from your boy Jinwoo. His shadow comes, and then they cut to Jinwoo when he's in the city looking and exchange. And the reason why he's coming now is because he has to protect Best Girl. Like, comment, subscribe.